Welcome back to Best Futuristic Gadgets. A bicycle that unfolds into a full camper in minutes. A tricycle that is also an electric vehicle and also a boat. An e-bike that literally transforms into a rolling RV. These are not concepts. These are not renders. These exist. You can buy them right now. 5 next-level camping bikes and tricycles that your brain is going to have a hard time accepting are real. Number 1. You love cycling, you love camping, you hate how much gear the second one requires. This is the Wide Path Camper Bike, and it solves that problem completely. This is a bicycle camper trailer that tows behind your bike and unfolds into a fully functional sleeping shelter in under 3 minutes. No tent poles to thread, no rain fly to figure out in the dark. Just pull over, unfold, and you're home, wherever you stopped. The interior is genuinely livable, a full-length sleeping area with a proper mattress, ventilated windows, insulated walls, and enough headroom to sit up and feel like a human. It's weatherproof, built to handle rain, wind, and cold without turning your night into a survival exercise. During the ride, it tows with a low aerodynamic profile that minimizes drag. You feel it's there, but it doesn't fight you. The wide, stable base keeps it planted on corners and descents without the pendulum effect that kills other trailer designs. Storage is integrated throughout. Gear, food, clothing, cooking equipment, all organized and accessible without unpacking everything to find one thing. Lightweight enough for a loaded touring bike to handle, tough enough for multi-week expeditions. The campsite used to be a destination. With the Wide Path Camper, it's wherever you decide to stop. Number 2. Most bicycle campers make you choose travel light or sleep comfortably. The Scout Stop and Stay refuses that trade-off. This is a bicycle camper engineered around a single obsession, making the transition from riding to sleeping as fast, as simple, and as comfortable as physically possible. Scout calls it Stop and Stay, and that's exactly what it is. You stop, you stay, everything else takes care of itself. The deployment system is the headline. Purpose-designed mechanisms mean the camper goes from travel-ready to fully set up in a motion that takes seconds, not minutes. No tools, no instruction consulting, no frustrating the person you came on this trip with. Inside, the sleeping space is insulated and weather-sealed, warm on cold nights, ventilated on warm ones, and genuinely comfortable on both. The mattress is real. The space is considered. This isn't roughing it with a slightly better tent. The structural design keeps the trailer stable and predictable while riding, a low center of gravity and a proven hitch system that tracks cleanly behind the bike without requiring constant correction. Designed for cycle tourists who want to cover serious ground and actually rest at the end of it. Stop anywhere, stay comfortably, start again tomorrow. The Scout was built for exactly that rhythm. Number 3. One vehicle that is 3 completely different things and genuinely excellent at all of them. This is the BeTriton, and nothing else on this list, or possibly anywhere, does what it does. On land, it's a fully electric recumbent trike, pedal assist motor, ergonomic reclined riding position, cargo capacity for everything you need for an extended adventure, and a range that handles serious distances without anxiety. Pull up to camp, and it transforms. The body unfolds and reconfigures into a sleeping shelter with a real, insulated sleeping pod built into the vehicle itself. No separate trailer, no tent to pitch. The Trike is the camper, and the transition between modes is genuinely elegant. Then you reach the water. Because the BeTriton floats. Sealed hull design, water-resistant drivetrain, and a pedal system that propels it across calm water, lakes, rivers, coastal inlets. You ride to the shore, paddle out, and wake up anchored somewhere nobody else can reach. Electric assist, pedal power, fully self-contained shelter, and a boat. Every other vehicle on this list is 2 things. The BeTriton does 3, and does all of them with the kind of engineering conviction that makes you genuinely believe one person thought this through to the end. This isn't a gimmick, it's an adventure platform, and there is nothing else like it on the planet. Number 4. Every camping trailer is a compromise between comfort and weight. The ModyPlast Bicycle Caravan tips that balance further toward comfort than anything this light has any right to. Ultra-light construction, built from advanced polymer materials that keep the total weight low enough for a standard touring bike to tow without destroying your legs on day 2. But light doesn't mean flimsy. The ModyPlast shell is rigid, weatherproof, and structurally solid enough to handle the kind of roads that bicycle touring actually involves. Inside, a proper sleeping space, thoughtful storage integration, ventilation that works, and an interior that feels deliberately designed rather than just enclosed. The aerodynamic profile reduces drag to a minimum during riding, and the towing geometry keeps it stable and predictable behind the bike at speed. Comfortable enough to actually rest, light enough to actually move. The ModyPlast found the middle and built a Caravan there. Number 5. An e-bike that turns into an RV sounds like something someone made up. The SpaceCamper Bike is very much real. This is a purpose-built electric cargo bike with an integrated camper module that transforms the bike into a fully self-contained mobile living unit. Sleeping platform, weather protection, storage system, and electric drivetrain, all unified into one vehicle that you ride during the day and live in at night. The electric assist handles the added weight of the camper module without making the ride feel like punishment. Pedal-assisted torque that keeps you moving comfortably, even loaded and on inclines. Setup is minimal by design. The transition from ride mode to camp mode is built into the vehicle, not an afterthought, not a separate process. Park it, configure it, sleep in it. Compact enough to take bike paths, capable enough to go where cars can't, self-contained enough to stop needing anything else. RVs need roads. Hotels need bookings. The SpaceCamper needs neither. Just a direction and somewhere to point it. Thanks for watching Best Futuristic Gadgets. Subscribe and stay upgraded.